In Southeast Asia's ever-evolving diplomatic landscape, where nations constantly navigate shifting alliances and emerging challenges, a significant new partnership is taking shape, one that could have far-reaching implications for the region's future. The Philippines and East Timor are forging a dynamic alliance, uniting their efforts to reshape the balance of power and cooperation within ASEAN. This partnership is not just symbolic, it represents a strategic move to foster greater unity and resilience among Southeast Asian nations. As the Philippines prepares to assume the ASEAN chairmanship, it has taken on the role of mentor for East Timor, the bloc's newest and most eager member. Filipino diplomats are sharing their experience, offering guidance on integration, economic collaboration, and regional security frameworks, ensuring East Timor's smooth transition into ASEAN's complex environment. This emerging alliance is not about military strength or power projection. Instead, it's built on mutual trust, open dialogue, and a shared vision for the future. The Philippines is helping East Timor navigate the intricate web of ASEAN protocols, fostering a sense of belonging and partnership. Their cooperation is rooted in a deep understanding of shared colonial histories and cultural connections. These common experiences have laid a strong foundation for empathy, collaboration, and mutual respect, making their partnership both natural and resilient. The Philippines is determined to lead by example, championing inclusivity and support for new members. By guiding East Timor, it hopes to strengthen ASEAN's unity and demonstrate the power of solidarity in addressing regional challenges. For East Timor, this partnership is a gateway to greater regional influence and opportunity. With the Philippines as a trusted ally, East Timor gains valuable insights and support as it steps confidently into its new role within ASEAN. Together, the two nations are embracing a proactive approach to diplomacy and collective security, signaling their readiness to address shared concerns such as maritime security, economic development, and disaster preparedness. The creation of this alliance sends a powerful message to the world. Both the Philippines and East Timor are deeply committed to upholding a stable, rules-based order in a region facing growing uncertainty. Their collaboration stands as a beacon of hope for a more united and resilient Southeast Asia. The Philippines and East Timor's alignment was clear during a recent high-level visit to Manila. East Timor's Foreign Minister, Benedito Freitas, declared UNCLOS as the only legal framework for maritime disputes, a stance crucial amid South China Sea tensions. He pledged support for a robust code of conduct and called for restraint and dialogue to prevent conflict. Freitas also opposed the militarization of the Indo-Pacific, a message welcomed by the Philippines. Their shared commitment to international law strengthens the collective voice of smaller ASEAN nations. By championing UNCLOS, they reinforce that international law must guide regional interactions. East Timor's support for UNCLOS bolsters the Philippines' legal position in its disputes with China. This alliance amplifies calls for peaceful, lawful resolutions within ASEAN. East Timor's backing reinforces the legitimacy of the 2016 arbitral ruling and the principles of international law. Together, they promote dialogue over force, sending a strong message about the importance of stability and freedom of navigation. This partnership is a building block for a more unified regional front. Tensions spiked as China announced a nature reserve at Scarborough Shoal, inside the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. Manila swiftly condemned the move as illegal, viewing it as a ploy to solidify Beijing's control under the guise of environmental protection. The Philippines plans a formal protest, arguing this violates international law and the 2016 arbitral ruling. China's action threatens local livelihoods and undermines Manila's legal claims. The move is seen as a direct challenge to Philippine sovereignty and a test of regional resolve. Scarborough Shoal remains a flashpoint, highlighting the struggle between China's expansive claims and its neighbors' rights. The U.S. quickly joined the Philippines in condemning China's Scarborough Shoal plan. Secretary of State Marco Rubio called it a coercive tactic that undermines regional stability and the rights of other states. This international condemnation increases diplomatic pressure on Beijing and isolates it on the world stage. The U.S. reaffirmed its commitment to a rules-based order and support for the Philippines. Unified opposition aims to deter China from unilateral actions and encourage diplomatic solutions. The response shows that sovereignty and international law are actively defended by a global coalition. China's strategic move at Scarborough Shoal is widely perceived as a significant test of the Philippines' resolve and determination to uphold its territorial claims. This area, rich in resources and strategically important, has long been a point of contention in the South China Sea. In a robust response to China's assertive actions, the Philippines, along with its allies Australia and Canada, conducted joint naval drills near the shoal. These exercises are a powerful signal of unity and a firm commitment to upholding international law and order in these contested waters. These joint exercises go beyond mere symbolism. They are crucial for enhancing military readiness and demonstrate the Allied resolve to protect shared interests. The drills also serve as a practical platform for improving coordination and interoperability among the participating nations' forces. The South China Sea remains a complex theater of overlapping territorial claims, with China's assertive actions consistently challenged by its neighbors. The region's stability is vital for global trade, making these waters a focal point of international attention. As tensions rise, the world is closely watching to see how this test of regional will and international diplomacy unfolds. The outcome could set a precedent for future maritime disputes. Joint drills not only strengthen alliances but also send a clear deterrent message to those seeking dominance through force. They underscore the collective commitment to peace and stability in the region. The Philippines stands firm with a coalition of international partners, ready to defend a rules-based maritime order. This coalition is a testament to the power of diplomacy and cooperation in addressing global challenges. The South China Sea's security demands a multi-layered approach, one that recognizes the complexity of the region's geopolitical landscape. With its vital shipping lanes, abundant resources, and overlapping territorial claims, the South China Sea is a focal point for both cooperation and tension among neighboring countries. Ensuring peace here requires not just vigilance, but also creative diplomacy and robust partnerships. The Philippines and East Timor are at the forefront, working tirelessly to build consensus within ASEAN. By amplifying the voices of smaller nations, they help ensure that every country, regardless of size, has a seat at the table and a say in shaping the region's future. Their efforts foster unity and strengthen the collective resolve of Southeast Asia. Joint naval exercises with partners like the United States, Australia, and Canada demonstrate a shared commitment to credible defense. These exercises not only enhance military readiness, but also build trust and interoperability among allies, sending a clear message that the region stands united against threats to peace and stability. This dual-track strategy, balancing active diplomacy with military preparedness, is essential for maintaining stability. Diplomacy opens doors for dialogue and peaceful resolution, while readiness ensures that nations can protect their interests if challenged. The ultimate goal is enduring peace, stability, and the protection of national interests. By upholding international law and forging strong partnerships, Southeast Asian nations create a framework where disputes can be managed peacefully and cooperation can flourish. As the Philippines prepares to take on a leadership role within ASEAN, its ability to balance these diplomatic and defense efforts will be crucial. The choices made today will shape not only the nation's future, but also the destiny of the entire region. Through principled diplomacy, steadfast alliances, and a shared vision for peace, Southeast Asia is charting a course toward a more secure and prosperous future for all its people.